MasterCard, we instantly save 2 cents on every liter of fuel at Petro-Canada so we can travel anywhere. Check out the indoor pool.
Woo! Look out, cannonball!
With the new CIBC PetroPoints MasterCard, enjoy instant fuel savings of 2 cents on every liter and earn 50% more points at all grocery stores, drugstores, and Petro-Canada locations. Learn more at instantfuelsavings.ca.
Where in the world do you want to go? Before you book your next trip, catch Travel for Less, Saturday morning at 9 on AM 640.
I'm Gord Harris. This week we'll be talking about Orlando, Florida. More than just the home of world-class amusement parks, Orlando offers world-class dining, amazing shopping, and unique experiences. We'll help you figure out where to stay, what to see, and how to get there for less.
Saturday mornings at 9, presented by selloffvacations.com.
BRMC. What's it mean?
Like Rebels Motorcycle Club.
Isn't that cute? Hey, Johnny, what are you rebelling against?
What do you got?
Call the John Oakley Show at 416-870-6400 or star 640 on cell. The John Oakley Show, AM 640.
All right, we're back into the Rebel with or without a cause. You be the judge. Thomas Zaugg is the co-organizer of Occupy Toronto. A week from tomorrow, they'll be occupying the downtown core, much like the Occupy Wall Street folk are doing down in Manhattan. Lou Skizis, AM 640 business analyst, here to tell us why, or disabuse Thomas of this initiative. Now, we have to say, as the co-organizer, I'm surprised because, you know, the Wall Street folk, I think the aliens landed and said, take us to your leader, and they didn't know where to go because there's nobody actually leading this thing, right?
Well, that's not actually true either. I mean, there's many people that are leading this group. I mean, we're all leaders. There are millions of people worldwide that are intelligent enough and capable enough to be able to speak to the complexities of these issues. So, I disagree with Lou. And in the idea that people are too dumb to basically figure out what's going on here. And I understand that it's in the interest of a lot of major corporations to be able to try and discredit a movement like this because it has people that have been benefiting off of this system of inflation and interest shaking in their boots.
All right, well, let's take some calls. Here's Lou and Barry. Go ahead. You're on the Oakley Show, Lou.
Yeah, I totally agree with Mr. Zaugg. It's good that we have them on the program in order to, expand the thought on who actually owns Canada's money. I mean, most of the industrialized countries, their banks are actually not their own. They have no sovereignty. The money is actually going to international bank settlement and international banking systems. I mean, we don't have any say. And we're in debt to international banking if our money is in our own, it's not sovereign. So I think that should be brought up in this program. And he's absolutely right. I mean, we're in debt to other, corporations that aren't even part of our country.
All right. So we have no sovereign control over our debt and our money supply and all the rest. And so, Lou, what do you say on that point?
Well, I think we should have booked this guest and on Gary Bell's show, View from Space. Clearly, people don't have an understanding of how the banking system in Canada works. We are not beholden to anybody. We're part of a global system. There's no two ways about that. But we are not owned and controlled by anybody but Canadians in our banking system. Yes, we have international relations. That's true. But they are not in a controlled position in our country.
Thomas? All right. I mean, you sort of made your case. I got a lot of calls. Let me move to John here. Johnny, what do you say? Should this protest, does it have some merit or validity?
Good day, John Granger, Talk Radio.
Thank you.
It absolutely does have validity. And I think I brought it up before in the past. Somebody mentioned it, you as well, in regards to derivatives. Back when Clinton was president, he got rid of the Black People Act, which allowed the fractional reserve industry to go on steroids. And instead of 10 to 1, now you got thousands to 1. And, you get these, corporations that basically muscle say, if you don't give us jobs, then we're going to move out. So governments acquiesce. People of power get into positions that shouldn't be, and we're letting them set. Look what happened to Ireland, and look what happened to them as soon as they joined the European Union, where they no longer have control over their monetary system. But I don't know what Lou's talking about. They're in debt. They used to be, number one for the longest time, the minute they signed on, and that's what they want for U.S., Canada, Mexico. They want a trading bloc where we lose sovereign control over our ability to control our money. Jefferson or Benjamin Franklin or one of those guys said, giving access people to print money is more dangerous to our sovereignty than a standing army. Because if they control the money, we're in trouble. And it's all happening. We can see it in slow motion.
All right, and so the idea that we could somehow, I don't know, mobilize a grassroots movement that can somehow, what, forestall this or...
Repeal the Glass-Steagall Act in the United States and all that false debt that has been labeled on us, our good cousins of the South, will disappear. Some people need to go to jail.
Well, Lou agrees with that much, and we've talked about that on past programs, including yesterday, doing the perp walk, but the idea that we can somehow have this whole system overturned, or, are you not just shoveling
They do
sand?
it all the time, It's just you welch on a debt. It's the same thing when you tell Rogers to take a hike. You just welch on your debt and you implement a new system of currency.
So what are you saying?
That's what we
Colossal
did.
defaults?
Yeah. I mean, think about it. If worldwide all countries just told the IMF to take a hike and started developing their own systems of legal tender, there would be a mild deflation, but at the same time, people would be able to have a monetary system that is balanced, that is fair, and is equitable. And I mean, that's what Canada did in 1934, in the height of the Depression. And that's actually what got us out of the Depression.
Welching on our debts.
Yeah.
All right, hey, listen, Lou, I mean, maybe the Greeks finally have a solution here. The Spaniards, the Italian, Welsh on their debts.
Well, an orderly bankruptcy or insolvency, John, is preferred to pure chaos. So that's what the leaders in the European Union have been working towards, is an orderly default by the Greeks and whoever follows from them.
And by the way, I got to ask you, Thomas, now this Occupy Toronto G20 was not without incident, and some of the stuff was ugly. Is this going to be planned as a peaceful protest?
Oh yeah, we already have open lines of communication with 52 Division. We're making it very clear that if anyone's showing up at this demonstration thinking they're going to be breaking windows or causing any form of ruckus, we're going to rat you out.
All right, and what kind of numbers you anticipate?
It's kind of up in the air right now. It's hard to tell over the internet how many people are actually going to be showing up, but we anticipate that as time goes on, because this isn't just a one-day event, this is an occupation, and as time goes on, we anticipate that more and more people will be there. Just an interesting point, since you brought up the G20, I was one of the protesters outside of that jail solidarity march. I had my bass guitar there, and we were playing Kumbaya, and the intelligence officer that I met with at 52 Division actually led that unprovoked attack against us outside the jail solidarity march. And you can look this up on YouTube. CP24 has the footage, CBC has the footage, and CTV also has the footage of the Toronto police attacking these people.
All right, we're hoping it doesn't have that same kind of, let's say, sidebar shenanigans to it. Thomas Zaugg, co-organizer of the Occupy Toronto group. This is the 15th of October. We're going to be downtown in Toronto. Lou Skis is going to join us again to look at business.